You get the bus
like
into
Wall.
Ballymun and go to IKEA.
Hello,
Or let's go to Woody's.
hello everyone. Welcome back to another
Yeah, but they'd
episode of the
probably be
Cube.
more expensive than Woody's if you think about it.
True. I'm getting
The
tempted just to get
Comcast.
one, put it in my room, and call it the motivational chair.
Hello,
The
everyone.
motivational corner chair where you sit down and
Can't
think
even do
about the important things.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to
Yeah, why don't you
another
leave me
episode
balls
of
with
the
your intro? We're having an
Cubecast.
intellectual
I can't
Or
even do
cut
my
me off then,
fucking
you fucking
intro.
prick.
Oh, you're not allowed.
Because we're having an intellectual conversation about the motivation chair, Ryan. It's not
Yeah,
our fault you're uncultured.
sorry. Sorry. It's not my fault that yous are fucking cutting me off for preventing me to do my intro.
Oh, look at you, Mrs. Princess Important.
Fuck off.
Make me balls, Ryan.
No, this is my podcast.
We would have to
yours.
get a white one as well.
I think blue would look a lot better in your room, though.
Hello everyone, welcome back to
Who
another
said-
episode of the
who said I'm
Cubecast where
putting
we
this
talk
on?
about
I'm
random
putting- I'm
shit,
putting
making
this
sure
on.
to laugh.
Comcast.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's time to carry the show for the second episode.
That would be me. Now, anyway, okay. Now, the first topic of today. Thoughts. Okay, so what are our thoughts on the current state of YouTube as of right now?
I'm not a YouTuber, so I don't really care.
Okay.
I think I have a few YouTubers I like, but it's like nothing compared to the prime of like 2016. 2012 to 2016 was like prime YouTube.
Oh, yeah, you talking about like videos and that type of thing, like the whole dislike.
Yeah, the
button.
state of like YouTube as a website, like the content
Yeah.
creators and all that.
I thought you meant like dislike button and all that.
Jesus, you were slow.
Alright. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always slow. Anyway,
Slow in the brain.
it's very, very, very slow. In fact.
He's our little autist, though. We can't make fun of him.
Yeah, indeed.
I live in the sewers. What do you expect?
Yeah,
But radiation in the sewers giving your brain damage, is it?
Nah, it just smells.
Putting holes in your brain.
It's like cheese.
It's like Swiss cheese.
Yeah, you've been diagnosed with severe radiation poisoning. The sewers smell like cheese.
Yeah. His brain's like fucking rotten yellow and all. Like, so rotten, in fact,
His
it's like
brain's
British
turning
cheese.
The
into,
only
like,
thing it remembers is random shit from Metal Gear Rising and Yakuza. That's all it remembers.
Look at me go. Ooh, rules of nature.
Hot take, Metal Gear Rising's overrated as a story. Just a bunch of edgy cunts with sword and cyborgs. It's not funny. It's not like entertaining very much at all.
No, but I agree.
Senator Armstrong, Daddy Armstrong carries the series.
I agree, but the gameplay is fun as fuck, and also the boss fights are fun as fuck. That's my take on it.
Metal Gear Rising, I haven't played it. Just
Yeah.
from seeing you play it, it looks like it gets very boring very quickly.
Yeah. Story wise, it doesn't make a lot of sense, man, because I haven't played the other Metal Gear games.
Yeah.
Memes.
I'm only gonna play the game because of Armstrong, and that's it.
Exactly, yeah. Armstrong carries the game. It's the best part of it.
Yeah, like he only shows up like the last 30 minutes of the game or so. And yeah, he makes such
Yeah.
an impact on all of us.
This is now the swirled from YouTube to Armstrong.
Yeah.
Armstrong, pride. I have an Armstrong shrine in my room. I have a poster and a statue of him and a body pillow.
Base.
Hey.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, let's move on from another topic, shall we? Yeah.
I fucked up in Google Snake and I was in
Anyways, thoughts on Valentine's Day? Anybody?
Don't care.
Of course.
It'd be better if I wasn't lonely.
Same.
We're all
it'd be different if I cared for humans.
Yeah.
Alright, stop trying to be edgy. You just get no bitches.
Yeah, I know.
You could stop the edgy act now. You just get no bitches.
I've told you so many times that I don't.
That's the same thing with being asexual.
Are you gay?
You're like
you don't like bitches. You gay now? Is that it?
I just don't like
people.
You gay?
You gay?
You gay?
You gay?
You gay?
You gay? You gay?
You gay?
Gay?
Your father.
That's gay. You're
Gay?
gay.
Okay.
God, that
He
bad.
can deny it all he wants. He's a homosexual person. He is a gay man. He is a homosexual person.
Yeah. As much as he despises the gay, he is gay himself. He just doesn't want to admit to it.
Mm. He doesn't. Oh,
Yes.
yahoo!
Yeah, so Valentine's Day is just there for just to remind us all that we're fucking lonely as shit. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Mm-hmm. Valentine's Day makes me want to fucking die, bro.
For real though. Just go
Don't worry, I
outside,
have my
see.
right hand to keep me company.
Yeah,
Mom, good
got
take.
too much confidence in it.
You're
Um,
just gonna say anything.
I'll be
Not
doing
like that.
backwards and shit.
Oh yeah,
Backwards wrist motion and shit.
yeah. You just go
I've
outside.
upgraded
You
from
s-
Vaseline to glasses cleaner.
Mhm. Okay, next topic. So thoughts on the Russian-Ukrainian border crisis. That shit's been
I don't
huge.
exactly care. I think like making fun of Eastern Europe is funny, like average day in Bosnia. I think those kind of memes are really funny. I
Yeah.
think this is gonna produce more of them. So I'm all for Russia invading Ukraine, and I think it will be very funny in the long run of the meme economy.
I don't know. I don't know.
Stalker 2 may be delayed, but like it's
It
Stalker
was
2. They can
already
just
delayed.
they can pack up and move to Kazakhstan. It'll be
It
fine.
was already delayed, Zach.
Uh, was it?
Yeah, it
Fuck's
was
sake.
meant to come out in like March or something, but now it's coming out in December.
Yeah,
Fucking win.
yeah. Russia seems like
Fucking
it's going
women.
insane by now.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Oh no,
well,
I was learning about this. It's like throughout history, Russia's been like a huge powerhouse, right? And
yeah,
because of Russia sees
like NATO
NATO
and
as
all
their
that.
enemy, right?
Yeah,
NATO as their enemy, right? And geographically, Russia is being surrounded by countries in NATO that can just waltz armies through without any geographical kind of consequences. Like with Switzerland, there's the mountains, and then with the rest of Russia,
yeah,
there's all the sea around them. Like there's the Arctic Sea, and then there's like the rest of the Middle East, which is all like mountains and
Desert.
shit. But then on the wait, is it east or west? I think it's the west. On the
Directions.
western side,
Western side.
there's like it's just flat land that they people can march armies through.
Yeah, you got like Germany, France,
Yeah,
Spain.
exactly. And all of these countries are joining NATO. So Russia sees Ukraine as if Ukraine joins NATO, then that would be the last straw. NATO could just easily waltz through Russia and take over.
I thought Russia was part of NATO.
Russia's not part of NATO.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, are
NATO
you
No,
was
it was originally
made to
made.
Ukrainian?
be
It was originally
against Russia.
made like stop them and all that, but now it's just. But I thought like they joined it after a while.
Nah.
NATO was originally anti-Russia club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck Russia
and
club.
from what I'm hearing from you, Zach, it seems to be that it's still like that.
so
Yeah,
yeah.
it's still like that. Like no one thinks that they're gonna invade, but like it's still in the back of Russia's mind after the 19th century.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Oh fuck.
so yeah. In other words, Russia just always wanted to invade Ukraine.
Not really. It's more just to kind of keep the upper hand in terms of geopolitics.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
or yeah, that could be true as well.
Plus, Ukraine's already run by a Russia puppet state, so it's not even like that problem. It's just the problem with NATO alone.
Another. Oh
That's
yeah,
why in Russia's demand letters they wanted the whole of Eastern Europe out of NATO, so that there can't be any huge NATO plans or attacks against Russia.
yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, and then there's
Hasn't
the
Russia's
east-west
army been
divide
like
of Ukraine.
falling behind or something?
What's it?
Like it, as in like you know, Russia's have big old army. Like
Yeah.
isn't it like not like the same anymore? Kind of.
They're a third world
Uh,
superpower since China outpassed them.
oh yeah, China allied with Russia in anti-NATO feats. So it's just the Socialist Republic of China and the USSR all over again.
Oh God. Yeah,
Damn
it does seem
commies.
scary if you think about it.
Yeah, Russia and China all teaming up together. Womp.
Like you thought they would never like be buddy again ever since like the Soviet split, you know?
No, I could see it happening, especially with like America becoming more tensioned with China after the split of Taiwan.
True.
After them tensions, I could see that Russia would go against. Russia would want the Sino-Soviet split to be reversed, but I don't think China was on board with it at the time. But
Yeah,
now that China's on board with it, I think that Russia is happy to have some sort of ally in general, and they're taking it over everything. Considering NATO is literally all the world's biggest superpowers except Russia and China. They have the UK, they have
yeah,
America, Canada. They have most of the nuclear weapons program,
yep,
most of Asia in their back pocket as well.
yeah,
So Russia
sorry.
sees all that and
Sorry,
thinks they're about to get fucking jumped. So Russia's just
yeah,
happy to have the Sino-Soviet split reversed compared to, especially like with the history behind it of China invading Korea and shit like that. They're happy to have
yeah,
like a war happy country that's still a global superpower on their
What the
side
shit called?
yep,
compared to the rest of fucking Europe, which is just in NATO's pocket.
indeed. So, so yeah, to sum it up, shit will some bad. Yeah, just wait. Some bad will probably happen, and then shit will hit the fan. Like,
Mm.
Yeah,
and we
I was like,
don't know what it will
that's
be.
just like related to what you're saying. Do you think do you think Russia or like USA or any country that has nukes would like use them? Like,
Uh, if shit gets bad enough, maybe.
It
I
could,
don't think it would have been a NATO country to start using them for the force, though.
because
I
like, I was
do
thinking, like,
like if
because
we're
like
making
if
predictions.
one of them does, there's probably going to be very heavy consequences, right? Like by basing
Yeah,
the rest of the world.
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
Considering
I
the
don't
fact that
think
it
it will
almost
be
happened in the Cold War,
exactly.
tensions
I
grow.
don't think
That was all about Cold
considering that
War.
the NATO countries came with UN to like put the ban on nukes, I
Yeah,
don't think it will be a NATO country to use them. It
Yep.
will either be China, Russia, or maybe Pakistan, because Pakistan have access to nukes.
wait,
But
do
any
they?
Yeah.
country that's like kind of anti-NATO, anti-UN will be the first one to use it because, oh yeah, the UN will go ape, but like who the fuck cares about the UN? We don't like the UN. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the only thing
Definitely.
holding America back from using nukes is the UN treaty.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll be the ones to use it. Neither will Britain, because Britain's too small of a country that if they were to have nukes fired back at them, it will be
gone.
so much bigger of a consequence. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been like it'd be erased off the earth. And probably half of Ireland as well would be
Yeah,
erased if we think about it.
Oh God.
I don't
That.
think Germany would use them either. I
especially
think
Dublin, considering how close like Dublin is. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We can
We
see the
we
coast
could.
of Wales from here. We'll be fucking eviscerated.
Yeah. That. Yeah. That's scary if
well,
shit goes down in the
I
UK.
think maybe like shock waves and all the explosion itself
Mm,
probably not, but the shock wave and the radiation,
mm.
yeah,
At the very least, radiation will be a huge problem in the east of Ireland.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
at the
It's
very least, that would be our biggest problem is like mass radiation.
considering
I don't think I don't
considering.
think Germany would be too keen on using them either.
Wait,
Uh,
Germany has since when does Germany have nukes?
Germany has access to a small nuke arsenal. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. Just a little bit.
yeah. It's not
I
like
tend to forget that like a lot of other countries besides Britain, America, and Russia, and like some places in like the Middle East have nukes.
yeah. Germany's
Yeah.
government has become very progressive in the past 20 odd years.
Yeah.
So I doubt they'll, like, for public reputation purposes, I doubt they'd be the one to use nukes. Because we
Yeah.
gotta remember, politicians are fucking ruthless. Especially the people that run wars, they're just down for the money.
Yeah. Considering the fact that
Imagine how
Germany
much
lost two
profit,
world wars, and then admit.
imagine how much profit is involved with, like, selling and making nukes.
And also like economies tend to grow in wars because a lot of jobs open up with like weapon with manufacturing and all that.
Exactly, yeah, being
Yeah.
tradesperson opens up. That's also the army, which is another huge factor in jobs in a war.
Yeah.
Jobs in
Because, you know, it's the fucking army.
Actually, another thing about probably a lot of stuff in the war, like like there's still an equal amount of jobs. There's gonna be a lot different to like World War II
Yeah.
jobs and stuff like that. because make it
Exactly, yeah.
yeah,
I think cyber attacks will be a big part of the next World War. Like, hypothetically, if we're thinking of
Yeah.
World War, Russia, China versus NATO, I think cyber attacks will be a huge part, considering that
Yeah.
Russia was
saying
launching a lot of
I
cyber
know
attacks on
basically nothing
Ukraine,
about like cyber attacks and stuff. Isn't this like
and Chechnya over the past while. There's the whole thing where Russia knocked off like eastern Ukraine's power grid for a few months,
oh
like
that's
all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that as well.
It's not like World War Two anymore, where the way to get documents from your enemy is decipher a Morse code or killing the man holding the document. It'll be fucking decrypting some HTML files, and then you have your
man.
Yeah.
hacker man bullshit. And you'll have your fucking
Yeah.
you have your files that you want. There's gonna be no fucking huge cryptic languages to get
Yeah.
through. There's gonna be no Morse code
Yeah.
anymore. Morse code's gonna be out the fucking window since everyone knows it. Any sort of encryption can just be undone in the blink of an eye, especially with like the United States intelligence system with the CIA and shit.
Mhm. Indeed.
I think there will also be like coups in other countries as well, like aside from the main heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Like I think to set up like I think Kazakhstan's country government will be have a United States puppet just to make Russia like to set the scare factor and to set a possible invasion factor. I think Korea, like
Oh
South
yeah.
Korea, will become a fucking puppet state as well, or coup of some sort. Well, maybe not considering the fucking how big that was in the Cold War and everyone knows about it, and
Yeah.
especially in like big countries.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it will be in small Middle Eastern countries like that are like little strongholds between Russia, China, and all of that. I definitely think Kazakhstan's a big contender for being cooled, like
Mm.
by the United States,
Oh
as
yeah.
that's a huge way to go in. That's like going up former Stalingrad to push to Moscow if you were to invade it that way, and that's like a huge vantage point.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also think there will be Eastern European countries that are already cooled. I think maybe Russia and the United States will try that to
Mhm.
try and cool them to get them on their side by leverage.
Yeah. True.
But I don't think there
True.
will be many other countries cooled considering the UN consequences of it as well. Because
Yeah.
I assume that the UN will see that as a bad thing for a country to be cooled.
Considering
Like
or
even if like the idea is noble, it's still like a bad practice in general.
Mm.
If you
Mhm.
think about it. So I don't think the UN will be in support of that, especially in today day and age.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess so.
I think ground warfare will be like a lot less
Yeah.
significant,
Like
especially with like drones and shit
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Drones
Like
Just
hitting longer range missiles.
just
yeah,
like just fucking win.
yeah.
Like you just
Like
see a
if
boy.
Obama
No,
can
no,
bomb a
no. This
Yemeni
is
plane
this is the bit
with
that
a
I start
drone.
to understand because you're bringing up war technology and not war politics.
Yeah, I've moved away from war politics to war technology, so
Guerrilla,
you should be fine.
guerrilla warfare will probably like be not included.
Yeah, I think I agree. I don't think guerrilla warfare is a huge thing with big country militaries,
Yeah, it's
especially when we're
mostly like rebellions, small.
yeah. It's not
Yeah.
like we're dealing with jungles or anything here, like in
It's
Vietnam.
not Vietnam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not Vietnam. It's like
It's not
big
orange meat.
open woods in Russia. I think maybe guerrilla warfare will be used like by rebellions in Ukraine and such. But
Well,
other than that, I don't think there will be
maybe even like
many
if in
to deal with.
Afghanistan since it has like mountainous rains. You know that
Yeah,
since
exactly. Yeah,
there's like a lot of
actually, yeah.
there's like since there was a lot of since there was a few remain like Taliban members just on the mountain range. I was
Taliban members in Afghanistan? No, not Afghanistan, fucking Kazakhstan.
no Afghanistan. You know they
Oh yeah, Afghanistan. Afghanistan's run by the Taliban at this point.
yeah pretty
I don't know if the Taliban would side with anyone, to be honest with you. Because, like, yeah, the Taliban
they
are anti-American, but on the same coin, China and Russia aren't fucking Islamic countries, so I don't think they'd support them completely.
Yeah, considering that like ISIS and all that, they basically they basically just want to kill everyone.
ISIS is basically gone now.
Oh yeah, Ta-
It's
Tala.
more the Taliban to worry about now. I think
Yeah,
America will try and sort out the Taliban issue as well. They'll try and like put troops back in to Afghanistan to try and deal with them.
maybe they can
But
like
maybe
use
not
the
with
Taliban as a
Biden being.
distraction, like for
Biden isn't exactly like an Obama type where he deploy troops.
true,
The
true.
soldiers is what eradicate the outpost in the second what he is. Soldiers in Russia watching as America deploys Freddy Fazbear.
That's what's gonna happen in a sec. That's just what's gonna happen. I'm
Ukraine.
calling it right now.
Yeah.
I think there's no
US.
I can really say about a more modern day war. It'd be interesting to see like how the new technology and all that, and
Yeah, I think war technology will develop a lot over this. But again, though, I don't think ground war technology will be a huge factor in this. I
Yeah,
think it will be mostly
yeah,
drones, naval.
dude.
I don't think naval warfare will be a huge consequence to
like
either.
out like
Yeah,
outside of like carriers and stuff like that.
Yeah, outside of like sea battles in Britain and America, I don't think
yeah.
naval battles will be a huge part,
Future
considering that
boats
Russia.
would be like I forget what they're called. The ones that tend to have like the missiles on them.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. Warships, just
Yeah.
warships. Yeah,
Yeah, I
considering
forget what they're
Russia's on
called.
the Atlantic
I should know the name because I spent ages in
yeah,
like a game recreating one of them. That's
in the Russia borders, like
Corvette. That's what it was called.
the Antarctic Sea, which
Oh
freezes in
yeah.
the winter. I
Some
doubt there'll be huge naval war. I think we'll mostly be an air war.
or submarines.
You never know.
Maybe, but again, like they'd be frozen underwater.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they wouldn't like rear eyes. They might just be like recon, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this will be the air war that we haven't
Unless,
seen
unless,
yet.
unless they're designed to break the ice, but it's fucking Russia.
World War One
Eh,
was a ground war. World War Two in Europe was a ground war. World War Two in the Pacific was an air war. I think this and a naval war. I think this will be like mainly an air war. Yeah, seeing after what's happening,
yeah.
considering like
True.
Russia's geographical situation and
Right.
the most part is that both of them have really strong navies. So I don't think either of them are too willing to start fucking a naval war, especially with Britain on the side of
I mean,
NATO. I
Russia.
don't think.
I mean, Russia could take the U.S. by surprise by like sending like naval and navalry
Yeah, but I'm
to
sure they have like
Alaska or something.
yeah,
Like,
maybe yeah. I don't think they'd like go by Alaska to be honest, because
Yeah,
then they'd have to go all the way around Canada, and Canada's a member of the UN and the
yeah,
NATO,
true.
so they'd have to inform them about.
Yeah, that. Yeah, true.
Not,
also, like I don't think Alaska wouldn't be very smart with it because like the
yeah,
place they would have to go through is Russia. It's like an area of Russia that like doesn't have all that much. It's just kind of like actually in the middle of nowhere.
yeah,
True.
exactly, yeah.
True.
What would Russia benefit from Alaska? Because you have to think like Russia invading America would have to mean
And like they already
True.
used to own Alaska, so and they got
exactly, yeah. It holds no political power
Yeah.
because there's no major senates or offices in Alaska. It holds no resource of benefits because there's not much in the way of natural
there's already
resources.
enough resources in Russia.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
not. But this is a war we're talking about, so
Yeah,
like you can never have too much natural resources.
yeah.
There's not much rubber, oil,
Yeah.
or natural metals in Alaska, so like taking it would just basically mean no.
Yeah. True.
I
True.
do think Russia would try for Hawaii though,
Oh yeah, they could.
because Hawaii is like it's not exactly like a huge political power, but
Naval
it
base.
does have a lot of significance to America as it is an island so close. It could
Yeah.
be like the fucking Cuban Missile Crisis all over again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Considering that
Uh,
Japan
Pearl
like
Harbor,
tried to like weaken the U.S., like
Harbor
destroying their like
Part.
air, like their fucking planes and all, just so they don't have to like
Yeah,
worry about them, like the Second World War and all that. For
yeah,
Pearl Harbor and shit like that.
Well, then again, we all know what Pearl Harbor led to.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think America would be the one to use nukes,
Yeah, I
but
know.
they, like I said, they'd
Yeah.
be the one to retaliate with nukes or not use any at all.
I mean, they could just scare the Russians, really, but that's not really gonna
I
work.
mean, it's Russia. Like, you're not gonna scare a lot of Russians with much.
True, true, true. Okay.
Yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
Richard just having to input his opinion through general.
I mean,
That
because
was.
why not? You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I'm sick. Yeah, I'm sick as well. Can you not hear me voice? I have the fucking flu.
Oh
Just a
shit.
bitch.
Oh shit. Well,
You just a bitch. Yeah, I've been coughing like a dog throughout this entire thing.
I didn't know.
You just a bitch. For everyone
Er,
listening, say it's voice bad. Have you? Yeah, I have been coughing like a dog. I never even heard it because I have voice suppression on. You
no,
fucking know.
no, it's got two sick people in this fucking VC. uh,
Oh, what? Are we gonna give you Corona through the fucking microphone, everyone?
probably
So,
yeah. Like, just come
someone,
through my
speak.
computer
Please to the
screen.
microphone.
Oh no.
Ah,
Like
ah,
to try
uh,
to directly like fucking cough it out through your mic through mine.
yeah,
Yeah.
you start feeling the Corona come through your ears. Yeah,
My brain just starts like wobbling and shit.
yeah. Start having a seizure and shit.
Yeah. Like
Turning
just
green and all your hair falling out.
oh god. Like it's just
Uh,
like I just collapse on the fucking floor. I'm just like spazzing out. I just see images of you.
yeah. Yeah. You should start feeling me come through your ears.
Oh god, no.
You have Corona. Yours, this is a fatal disease. You're gonna die.
My man just walks in. You okay,
Yeah.
hon?
I shit and vomiting at the same time.
Yeah. Like
Right,
to
it's
start
right.
shitting out my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking blood starts coming through your eyes.
Oh
Turn
god.
blind to death.
Oh, oh
But you can
god.
still hear my voice coming through.
Just it's like flooding like a fucking fountain.
Yeah.
It's getting worse. just, just try to explain that to a doctor or some. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how to say this, but your son can't be saved.
Yeah. That motherfucker gonna die.
You go
Yeah,
die.
it's not that none of he has is fatal. I just don't like him.
Yeah. Fuck that boy. I refuse to treat that boy. That boy a bitch.
He long gone. He long gone.
Yeah, if we lucky, he long gone. If we lucky, he gonna die in 2 days.
Probably three,
Yeah.
or maybe even one.
Three not good. One would be good. Alright,
One would be good.
one of us kill me. See how
Anyone,
entertaining you cunts can be
anyone
without
got a
me.
gun?
I'm going to get a cup of tea. See how entertaining you can be without me.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay, enough of that. Enough of Russia and Ukraine shit. Okay. Now,
Wow, Pakistan.
oh yeah, yeah, Pakistan and all that shit. We went from talking about Ukraine and Russia to fucking
That
just World War III in general. That's fuck.
conspiracy theorist summary.
Yeah, that's right. Oh god.
I'm honest gaming.
Yes. Okay. All right. This is probably going to be a boring topic. Thoughts on sports? Thoughts on sports? Any?
Bottle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. As I
There's not really
expected.
much to say there, right?
Yeah.
None of us
Like.
play sports here.
Of course. Like. I. like I tried going for it once, and then I realized, yeah, no, I'm not fit enough to do this shit yet.
No, just no.
Like, no, if I wanted to, like, if I'm like fit enough, like I could probably do it. But considering my interest in it is like zero. No, I don't think so. I don't think I want to. So
I
yeah,
just generally can't. But if
like
I try to, I don't.
like yeah, straight up. Like I
No,
could be
not
better
cause,
at basketball than
not
anything.
because I'm unfit. It's just because my spine's bad, jokes.
You're just you're just a fucking you're just a little stick. Anybody touches you once, you're gonna snap in half.
Basically,
Like ball ball just comes right at you. You fucking it's gonna be bones flying everywhere.
fucking
Fuck, fucking dry
what,
bones.
what? Yeah, the dry bones.
Just like, they're gonna be using you as the basketball or something, or even the football, whichever sport. Uh, let's see. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the only fucking kind of sport I'd be interested in would probably be American football.
Of course.
Well, I mean, why not? I mean, that seems more fun than anything.
Fucking.
Yeah, you know.
I can't think of a joke. Fuck.
Yeah, trying to think of a joke to make fun of Americans.
Yes.
Yeah, of course you would. Oh, Jamie.
But fact, you're not even American.
Not even American.
Oh, Luke, don't even bring that up. It's like pointless.
There's no point, really. All right.
It's gone this far, Luke. It's too late for him.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah, he's
saving
basically
him.
one step away from like changing his legal birthplace to America.
True. Oh yeah. By the way, people, I'm delusional.
He's
Just
just schizophrenic.
no, I'm just delusional as shit. I'm not schizo.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. I don't like see skinwalkers appear every now and then.
Such as a
That's you,
certain
Luke.
person in this call.
It's just yeah. All right. I'm not schizo. Okay. I
That's
just
fine.
have
That's debatable.
delusions. So that way I can like cope and shit.
Cope,
Guys, nobody
Steve,
has
mod,
told me to stop playing Metal Gear Rising Vengeance.
No,
Cope,
don't stop,
Steve,
please.
mod.
Bro, I'm playing Sam DLC. Oh wait, I gotta go fight Armstrong soon.
Okay.
Yo, I'm getting my job application.
Okay, you have fun with that then. All right. Okay, next topic.
Cope, Steve, mod.
Go, say it. Talking
Stop.
about our work fears.
Yeah, talking about our fucking like our phobias and shit.
My worst fear is monsoon jump scare.
Oh no, monsoon phobia. Every
Monster.
He's everywhere I look.
everywhere I go, I see his face.
The Monsters Battle Bus.
No god.
Monsters.
Monsters. Yeah, I just
You cannot run, you cannot hide from the Monsters Battle Bus.
he's probably living in your walls even.
No, not monsters.
He's gonna take your
Anything but
memes.
monsters. No, not my memes.
No,
I
you're
don't want to think that religion is a hoax.
yeah.
Well, Sam just kicked the air while
So
we
if
were
we're
doing
talking
the
about
takedowns.
yeah, so if we're talking about actual fears, then yeah,
That is a fear.
Virus.
yeah. Okay, so Richard's fears monsoon. I have a
I'm
fear of
scared of
heights.
monsoon.
Luke, you have a fear of
Are you a fear of? Oh, I'm not sure why when you said heights, I thought you meant like tall people.
no. Fuck off.
That Ryan when
Okay.
he sees an Enderman.
I'm scared of it for two reasons.
Heights, I don't blame you. I don't like heights. I'm
The
fine with heights that I know if
Yeah,
I
I'm-
don't fuck. Like I don't
I'm
like
s-
heights where it's like if I
scared of people slightly taller
if I
than me.
like mess up a little bit, I'm gonna fall and die. I don't like those.
I don't like tall people in small spaces.
Oh God!
Mrs. Shakedown.
Just
Mrs.
get into an
Shakedown.
elevator with them. They're just there.
No, like I mean like your house, yeah.
Oh,
There's just like
okay.
this like 8-foot guy that has like bend down to basically his knees to get through your door.
Yeah. It's
And
already
he's like
got the.
slow motion. It's like a Slender Man, bro.
That is true. It says my house is tiny as shit. You could fit. You could basically.
Arachnophobia, I guess.
I don't think spiders are that bad. I just
Spurs aren't that bad unless they're ones that want to fucking buy me. Then
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 smack
we have
them
a
harder.
problem. Yeah,
They need to be disciplined.
just fucking squash them. But considering that they're more afraid of us than we are of
out the
them.
45 Magnum.
Modify your Nerf gun to use what's a full auto ammunition.
It's probably why Luke wouldn't survive a day in
5.56.
Australia.
No, I won't. I will never go there in my life.
Just
Luke's going to
never.
Australia.
I don't blame you, really.
I'm gonna become a kidnapper and then kidnap Luke and send him to Australia for a year.
No.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. Just go. We could just take him to like a fucking like spider's nest or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was thinking of the average household. They are just fucking scrap houses.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I heard you like the post-apocalypse.
Not the Australian apocalypse though.
Like oh shit.
Like that's why I can't play Fallout because of the giant fucking scorpions.
Oh,
I cannot deal with them.
Don't fuck with them. They're mad dangerous.
Yo, let's go. Sam DLC is melons.
And then there's the emails. Probably.
Emus aren't bad. Stupid fucking birds. Simply grab them by the neck.
What are you on about?
What the fuck are they going to do about that?
That's why the Australians lost to them in like a mini ass war. That they...
Because they couldn't cop on this to grab their neck.
What birds?
Emus, they're like ostriches, but Australian edition.
Yeah.
Isn't like our world Australian edition? Like everything originates from Australia and we just get like data packs from it.
No, I don't know. Most of it originates from Africa, Richard.
Oh, okay.
No, it's Australia.
Oh, Jenny. Okay, so
Majority of stuff, including humans, originated from Africa.
False. We're just playing the DLC of what's Australia.
Yeah, what?
DLC of Australia on easy mode.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Coke seed.
Mold. Okay, last topic. Life advice. So, what do you?
I think we should wait for Zach to get back for this one.
Oh yeah, true.
Personal opinion.
What can we talk about while we're here?
What can we talk about while we're here? Quick, so the audience don't get bored.
Monsters, Pablo.
Yeah.
Monsters, pal.
just say some random shit.
Going on, boys.
Hey, how's it going? We just got talking about our fear. We just got done talking about our fears and shit.
Monsters.
Fears. Like what kind of fears are we talking about? Like existential fears.
Like
phobias. There's nothing I'm afraid of that I can think of.
Really?
Monsters.
I'm afraid of the German war dogs from Wolfenstein.
Okay, fair enough.
Those guys, I fucking hate those guys.
Yeah, they're so scary, man. I'll find the picture.
Is Wolfenstein any good, Zach?
Yeah, it's pretty
it's on Game Pass. I'm playing the new
Pass.
Order, and then I'm going to play the second one.
Oh, I'm playing New Order. I know. I used to play. I don't have it anymore.
Wolfenstein war dog.
Yeah, I played New Order. New whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm at the part where you need to steal a Project Whisper.
I don't think I got that far. I'm not sure. I don't remember anything about that game.
These fucking things terrify
I was thinking like normal dogs.
No, they're like
oh no, they're just death machines.
They are death
They're
machines.
not dogs.
I remember the intro sequence. The intro sequence
Prehistoric
you have to like
label.
sneak through stuff.
Yeah, it's like basically D-Day that you're going through. The only time these are ever defeated is by hundreds of kilos of concrete falling on them. Or they're like barricaded away.
One mission where you fucking I forgot that mission. Like where you have to like outrun it or some shit, and then you close the door on it. Just like
yeah, that was the scariest thing I've played ever on.
Monsters.
Okay, nice to know. All right, I think we're about to end this episode. Last thing we want to talk about is life advice.
Our Lord and
one's gonna
Savior.
spiral off, isn't
So
it?
yeah,
Back here.
just some life advice. All right, we don't want to drag this out now. All right, otherwise.
All right. I'm going to give one piece of advice that I'm qualified to talk about is conversations with people.
Yeah. Okay.
Being uninformed is a good thing, and here's why. Being uninformed is great because people don't like to hear your opinion on things, right? Say someone goes, "Oh yeah, Zach, did you see that new game that came out?" People would rather hear, "No, I haven't seen it. What's it like?" And then they explain to you what they feel about it, so they can influence your opinion on it.
True.
Rather than hear, "Oh yeah, I like that because of X, Y, Z," and they might think differently. So they're not gonna like that and not want to continue the conversation. It's basically like a way to influence people almost without them realizing it. Like acting clueless is a great way to like spark conversations and have conversations going. Yeah, act like a dope to become smart. It sounds stupid, but it truly works.
Okay, and all right, then here's my advice to people who wants to be YouTubers. Now, if you're gonna be like any sort of type of YouTuber, don't copy off like other big YouTubers that have already done it, like PewDiePie, like fucking Sky does Minecraft. Any of these like popular YouTubers that were at the time, like at their highest. Don't be like them. Don't be the next like PewDiePie. Don't be the next fucking Markiplier. Don't be the next anything. Just be the first you with your YouTube channel. All right. That's all. That's all you need to be. Just don't be the next anything. Just be yourself. Be the first you. Okay.
That's true.
And then okay, Luke. Since Richard is too busy. Anything? Any sort of life advice you'd want to give us?
Is he qualified to talk about life advice?
Actually, and now I'm thinking about it now, I don't think so.
He's only qualified to talk about Metal Gear Rising advice.
Monsoon Balbus.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Monsoon.
Let's see.
Did you know if you continuously spam W on Bedrock Edition, you can glitch your hitbox?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of another CubeCast.
If you jump, you hit a crit.
Yeah.
Alright, so
also,
headshots are the most effective.
What you on about? Minecraft doesn't have headshots.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Minecraft. I didn't even know you were talking about Minecraft.
Bro, I was talking about Minecraft. Bedrock Edition. You can spam W to glitch your head.
Bedrock equal mid.
Yeah. So yeah, this so if you guys enjoy this episode,
your attack.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Also, Monsoon
we personally
comes again
did
alive for like 2
minutes. Yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. So yeah, this has been another episode of the CubeCast, and yeah, peace out, guys.